And a recent Supreme Court ruling is likely to ensure public school employees will be able to say prayers in class or at after-school activities. Our Marcus Clem brings us local perspectives on this controversy.
Assistant football coach Joseph Kennedy lost his job at the Bremerton School District up in Washington State when he refused to stop conducting group prayer with students and fans on the football field. But the Supreme Court found Kennedy was within his constitutional rights to free exercise of religion. Kennedy will now get his job back. Whether or not this is a good thing from a pastor's perspective depends on who you ask. St. Joseph's Brian Kirk is among those who thinks it's bad. The door is now wide open, he says, to a situation in which differences in religion can become a social flashpoint in the classroom. Mr. Kirk preaches at the First Christian Church on Farron Street and once worked in public education for 10 years.
I would be concerned about the freedom for other religious beliefs, and would we extend the same religion to them? I'm also concerned as a Christian that we respect people who have no religious beliefs, who are coming to a public event and are not expected to suddenly be in the middle of a worship experience for certain people.
The Stanley M. Herzog Foundation for Christian Education speaks for a lot of others who say that worship at school is entirely correct and that this should never be a firing offense. In a statement, the Reverend Darrell Jones, president of the foundation and former pastor of Grace Evangelical Church, says, quote, "Unfortunately, there are so many forces in our society attempting to pull us away from God and each other. At the Herzog Foundation, we want to make sure that every American has daily access to prayer. Whether you're a student, teacher, coach, or parent, you're entitled to this constitutional right," unquote. LaTonya Williams, vice president of the St. Joseph Board of Education, says the actual policy local schools must now operate under is to be determined. As a parent, she says she doesn't find the concept of school prayer to be overly troubling.
I raise my kids to be open to all people and religions and be respectful. But as a board member, I would have to think about all of our children as a whole.
Ms. Williams says she will coordinate with Superintendent Gabe Edgar on future policy regarding prayer in our schools. Our complete story is found in your Saturday morning edition of The Weekender. Reporting from the studio, Marcus Clem for News Press Now. Back to you.